Hello and welcome to our podcast. I'm Risa.
I'm Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters. This podcast is rated T for teen for strong language and mature themes.
If you want a podcast that, maybe takes it easy on the mature themes and the drinking while podcasting, at least I'm pretty sure they don't, go ahead and listen to, I don't know what they do, go ahead and listen to hers very own podcast, Unlocked. This week, they were interviewing, what's his name, who did the voice for Sunny June. Yeah, everyone's favorite character until we met him, and then...
When I replayed Shattered Medallion for the stream, I remembered how much I do like his voice acting, though, so...
Yeah. It's not his fault that we all just kind of had really high expectations for him. Yeah.
Awesome.
Like, okay, you're going to be like the most popular character in the entire franchise. You're good with that? Wait, what?
What am I getting into? Okay, so what are we talking about today, sister?
Today we're talking about Haunting of Castle Malloy.
Haunting of Castle Malloy, the only game set in Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting.
That's
Not
true.
like multiple games really would be, since they rarely... I mean, though, to be fair, they have set multiple things in America, so...
Well, yeah,
why
but
not?
it's not even usually in the same state.
It's true. I don't think they've ever had one just set in the same state.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Think before you speak.
That's true. But yes. What do we like about Haunting of Castle Malloy?
I genuinely like the entire plot, pretty much.
Yeah, the plot's really good in this one, in my opinion.
Yeah. If nothing else, I like a story where it's a wedding and everything's like melting down around it. That is second only to funerals when everything is going wrong. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I like the setting.
Yeah.
The setting it's so like other than just being in Ireland and Ireland being awesome. The fact that just the castle that's just completely crumbling,
dilapidated.
Like love me some abandoned buildings. Ugh.
Heck yeah. Yeah. As I said, it's no graveyard, but it's definitely still our jam.
It is. It would have been better if they'd had a graveyard.
It woulda, but they had a lot of good like ruinsy stuff, so
They did. I mean,
am happy.
There are cairns, so
Yeah, that's true.
Cairns are great.
Yeah, and they also have the big old pillars.
Yes,
I like those a lot.
definitely.
That's one of those places where I'd probably end up like spending my entire time there, just sitting in the middle of that circle.
Pretty much. Great place. So, what do we not like about the game?
I don't know. What don't you like about it?
It's tricky. It's tricky to talk about.
It's tricky.
Is what I can say. It's a good story. It's a great atmosphere. And it's set in Ireland, but we only have one Irish character in the entire game, and he is not
a xenophobic
great.
drunk.
Yeah, he's kind of a stereotype. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, and that just becomes a little, especially since it's not like, Ireland
What?
has had great time in the last century.
Or more.
I know, but
Really?
specifically, I'm like, I know that, like, from an American's view, it's not an issue. But, I think that it just is awkward. No?
It is a tad problematic.
Yes.
I will
And,
say that.
yeah. It's problematic. And also, just, yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it at problematic.
Yeah. No, I really do love, it's like, okay, it's set in Ireland. What's she gonna do? She's gonna go bartend? Because
Yeah.
it's like, guys, this is not a great stereotype to lean on.
It's really not. Really not. And the fact that the only Irish person is then incredibly superstitious and stuff like that
Yeah.
is one of those things that. But
If in all fairness, we can at least go like, okay, yeah, but he's old, so
yeah, I
he's
mean,
of
there's that. There is
a
that.
different generation. We can write off Grandpa's racist behavior because
But Grandpa's from another time.
it's from another time. We just sort of this is nod at what he says and go to the next room and talk about what we're gonna do about him.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, honestly, that's pretty much the only thing I can really bring against this game. Because otherwise it's a pretty good game. One of my
Yeah,
one of my faves, one of my go-tos.
it's a good one. It's a very good one. Yeah.
However,
So the Irish problem. That's
the troubles.
the Irish trouble.
So who's our favorite character in this game?
The crows.
Definitely the crows.
I will, as I have said, I will always say either an animal or an inanimate object. Either way, that's always going to be my favorite character. No, yeah, I do like the crows. Actually, also because I really love crows. That probably helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corvids, they're bros.
Yeah.
Um,
They're cool.
Also, Matt.
Matt.
The
Matt
character we meet the last.
he's just, he's so excited to see Nancy. He's so excited.
The accent is terrible. But
Yeah, wow.
that's okay. I can't really blame them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do. I like him because he's funny. It makes me think of when we find Bess in Ransom of the Seven Ships.
Yes,
But I
yeah.
think it's done better. You know.
It's also, if nothing else, it's a little more believable than the weird. Oh, you found my bracelet.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like, oh, hey, hi. Yes, you found
hi,
me.
yes, you found me, puppy man. Hi, how you good?
Yeah, I think that's the best part is that he is like a human puppy. Much.
He is.
You know,
It's lovely.
he is.
But yeah, and okay, maybe I might say Fiona is a good character just because we get her backstory. She's
Yeah.
a little hard to relate to, as it is in present day, since the rest of us don't know what it's like to be a banshee. But just I feel her.
Very true.
She raised crows, so
So she's already A plus in your book.
she's already A+ in my book.
I mean, honestly, like likable characters, they're all pretty likable in this game, but the rest I would never put as like, that's my favorite. I love interacting with them.
Right.
You know?
We'll let that lead us into least favorite characters, just
Yeah.
because while we like them, we wouldn't qualify them as our favorite characters, and here's why.
Yeah.
So,
For me, when we do least favorite characters,
Mhm.
I don't think like I'm gonna say Kyler, but that's her name, right?
Yes, Kyler.
Okay, thank God. I for a second was like, am I just like?
No.
But Kyler isn't a bad character in any way. I
No.
don't dislike her. It's just really frustrating every time you go to talk to her because she's like every single time you talk to her, she's like, "Oh, you're just worrying over nothing, Nancy. He's fine. He's just playing a prank on me."
It's just
Come
like,
on.
wow. Get out of the river. Denial. Get it?
I get
I'm
it.
funny.
You're so funny. But like that's frustrating and that makes her not like a super likable character because you just don't want to go talk to her ever.
Yeah.
You never.
You don't. It's like, I'm sure she's a fun, enjoyable person. Although I was looking at the character descriptions and I didn't realize she's supposed to be a stockbroker.
Is
That's
she? Well,
like,
now I
oh,
immediately dislike her.
that's an interesting. Yeah, she's a stockbroker in London.
Isn't like Matt also?
Probably. I think that's like how they met or something.
But yeah, the she's
But yeah, the rest of them are okay, as we said about Denal, a little problematic. They've got their issues.
just a little xenophobic. It's fine.
A little xenophobia never hurt. And oh wait,
They, To
mm,
be fair, like it's understandable to be an Irish person not really liking English people all that much when he lived through
yeah,
all of that.
yeah.
But at the
He
same
also
time,
doesn't like Nancy too much because she's for
it is
it's just
mostly just a
generally that
foreigner
he
thing.
doesn't like foreign people.
His big thing about Matt is that he's English and he doesn't
Yeah,
think that means
and
he's good enough for Kyler because Kyler
at least
is Irish
mhm,
by blood,
yes,
which
exactly.
is problematic. Just
Well, but her blood is pure.
oh yeah,
Oh, but
exactly. That's why it's weird. Like if it wasn't
yeah,
like that, I'd be able to excuse it a little bit, but
yeah.
he gets weird about it.
It gets real weird. Like
It's real fucking weird.
and doesn't he like Kit because at least Kit has some Irish background or
I
something?
can't remember, but I think that sounds probable.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll find out when you
We'll
play it
find
in a
out.
couple weeks.
Yeah. And that brings me to Kit.
Yeah.
Kit living Jesse's girl.
Yeah,
Um
pretty much.
just that whole thing is a little problematic for me. It's like, come on,
Yeah,
dude, just get over it.
pretty much. It's like you don't go like to the wedding and then, you
Well, and
know,
Matt's his friend,
I know
so
you
like,
don't
oh,
agree to be the best man and
dude.
then like say comments like that.
Mm.
Like you deserve that shiner, dude. Especially a guy like Matt actually hitting like someone.
Now,
That would
see, I can't
happen.
remember. Was it Matt or was it Kyler?
It wasn't Kyler. It
Are
was
you
either
sure?
Matt or it was that he actually did just walk into a wall. I can't remember.
Oh, I
Legit
don't know.
cannot remember
Our
right
mouth
now.
like him gets punched just all the time. I believe I've said this before when we've talked
Does
about
have a
him.
punchable face.
He has a very punchable
And a
face.
punchable, really, it's the mouth attached to his face that gets him
Yeah,
punchable.
it's really the words that come out of the mouth.
Yeah, definitely. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
So that's the other characters that we can mention.
Yeah, pretty much. My least favorite character completely is, the percussionist in that band who drops out and then for some reason we have to do it. That's my least
Yeah,
favorite character.
that's right.
But that
That
brings me
jerk.
to our favorite moment slash puzzle
You
of
like
this
that
game.
puzzle?
I
That game?
love that puzzle. I love that mini game. You know me, I'm not a huge mini game person. You
Yeah.
guys have listened to this before. I pretty much despise mini games, to be honest. But if you give me any sort of rhythm mini game, fucking love it. Just
Yeah.
absolutely love it. So getting to basically just play Guitar Hero, but
Yeah, I was gonna say.
in Nancy Drew, I'm ecstatic, completely ecstatic.
Over the moon.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's okay. Honestly, there are a lot of good puzzles, even if they can be a little frustrating.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Most of these are incredibly frustrating puzzles, to be honest.
Yeah. Like,
Frustrating
okay.
or creepy.
Or frustrating and creepy, because sometimes that doll puzzle, certain ones can be really hard to do.
Mostly the
I like
ones
how
just
in
for the
this
Easter eggs.
game we're kind of mixing favorite and least favorite
We
categories.
are, to be honest,
I like it. It's
a
fine. It
lot of
works.
a lot of the puzzles have really good things about them and really bad things about them. Like, you know, a puzzle that has good things about it. Any sort of logic puzzle, like the seating arrangement
Hmm.
one, that one's
Yeah.
good. That it works with the plot as well. We are the maid of honor. That would be our duty, you know? But you know, other things, I actually enjoy the having to do the using the ink in the plates be able to print the instructions for the jetpack.
Oh,
Do you not
yeah,
remember
that's
that at
right.
all? Okay.
No, see, the problem is my memories of the jetpack are very frustrating, and therefore they kind of just get like pushed to the side of my brain because my brain's like, no, no, it's okay, Ariana, you don't gotta deal with this. Um,
Yeah.
which then brings me to the actual,
Jetpack part.
the actual jetpack part, which is see, and I'm torn. Okay, now is it my least favorite puzzle because it's really hard and frustrating and everything like that, or is it my favorite moment because we get to blow Nancy up like so many times if we really,
We
really.
do. But I feel like it's just frustrating because it's like timed. You have to literally just count out loud. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to do this and then wait 3 seconds and do this. And it's like, oh, oh
Yeah.
no. But, fine. You can do it one miss.
Yeah. And okay, wait. Yeah, no, I'm gonna mix and match our favorites
It's
and
fine.
least
Just,
favorites, okay?
it's fine.
Because
Let's
that
just do
also
it.
brings me to the absolute worst puzzle in this whole fucking game, which is the stupid sorry. The stupid fucking chemicals.
Yeah, the chemicals at the
I
end with the like claw. And if you get the claw too small, it crushes
hate
it.
it.
Too big, everything crushes things. Everything makes you explode. Every misstep, you're just out. There's
You
no
like
chances.
come within the little hit window, like which is it is a big window, but you could be like forever away, and you still touch one of the things, and
And they'll be like, no, did it. Touched it.
it's awful. I hate it
Yeah.
so
It
much.
is pretty much the worst, honestly. I do think that that's the worst. I also will put the otter puzzle in there as being pretty bad. But that's
Yeah,
because,
that's
as
yeah.
I've said before, it's frustrating because you can't see it very well. So it just gets to be looking like
Yeah, the color patterns really start to mess with the vision.
much.
It's no fun.
Do we have to do difference detective in this one? In the pub? We want to make more money?
Yes.
Why do we need
Yes.
money?
Yes.
Why do we need money? Oh, because of as the fortune teller? There's a fortune telling machine, isn't there?
Yeah, but that's wait. Yes? Yeah, right. That's one of the that's like a clue machine, right?
Yes. Okay,
Um,
I just remembered my
but
absolute favorite part
no.
of this game. Absolute
What?
favorite part of this game is in the beginning when we're talking on our cell phone while driving and we have zero hands on the wheels and then we crash.
That is the best.
That's my favorite part of this game.
It's pretty good. Like,
Just
no
no
wonder you
hands,
crashed,
no hands on
Nancy.
the
We
wheels.
can't blame the Banshee for this.
I was talking, just talking and driving, you
Yeah.
know? Um, for least favorite ones, I'll also, we have to make more drinks. And you know how much I hate making
Yeah,
drinks or
I
food.
know.
It's
That's
terrible. What is your crackpot theory?
my
I know this was a really short one, but just
um
roll with it.
let's see. My crackpot theory. What's your crackpot
Oh,
theory?
what's my crackpot theory?
Yeah.
My crackpot theory is that Fiona's dad was working for the cathedral.
That makes sense.
Okay, your crackpot
'Cause,
theory.
yeah. Uh, my,
For once,
my
mine was not about someone being possessed. Didn't you like
that's
that?
very good. That's good. Um, my crackpot theory is that actually, all it's terrible that the place exploded because all the evidence of the family, the Malloy family, um, being into alchemy, like the Penvillans, it was just washed away.
Wow.
Because they were very clearly into that sort of stuff. They're that kind of family too. But then they had to leave after the explosion, and
Oh, they didn't leave after the explosion. Didn't they just die in the explosion?
Well, no, I meant because didn't I mean, because the whole reason is Kyler is inheriting Castle Malloy from her
Oh, yeah,
grandfather.
grandfather who was the brother of Fiona's dad, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So the family, you know.
Gotcha. Psh, bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All of that alchemy wasted.
all of it wasted.
Hmm.
Well, those are our crackpot theories. We'd love to hear your guys' crackpot
They're
theories
probably much better.
and your just opinions on this game at all because, in 2 weeks, Ariana is going to be playing it.
Yeah.
That'll be, let me actually give dates. So, March 6th, 7th, and 8th, Ariana will be playing Haunting of Castle Malloy on our Twitch, which
Hmm.
you can subscribe to now. If
They can.
they can subscribe.
What else
Um,
can they do?
they can also shower us with change in the form of bits. You can
Yay.
also talk to us, send us messages or comments or anything on our stuff on our Tumblr, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitter.
Yeah.
So if you
You
want
can
to
just
get in contact with
tweet
us
at
to tell us
us.
that we're wrong, yell at us in all capitals. That's
Or,
Twitter for you.
I mean, that's Twitter for you.
That's Twitter for
That's,
you.
yeah.
That should just be Twitter's new slogan. Want to yell at someone? That's Twitter for you. So, as a
Yeah.
reminder, I'm Marisa,
I'm Ariana.
and we're the Krolmeister sisters, and we're asking you guys to stay sleuthy.